Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and I flew the freighter out into space. I needed to test the machine and now I'm bringing it back from the asteroid base, or not the asteroid base, the asteroid mining base. And I have some materials on board we can use to maybe do some modification. We will work a bit more on the ship. And then the rest of the week, we will see what we can do. I'm having problems with the autopilot. I did something that I might need to revert. I added a speed mod, so a mod that adds basically to the top speed. I can go to 500 meters per second now. And that's nice for flying around by hand on manual. But with the autopilot, it doesn't work too well because the autopilot as maximum goes up to 120 meters. And yeah, that's... I thought the autopilot would be sped up too, so that the ship really is faster in moving materials from base to base. I already landed on the moon, but with empty cargo holds, and that worked out, but not too good. What I forgot the last time is I forgot to add some downwards ion thrusters, so that we could land on the moon or on planets without atmosphere. So we will have to... I added some, and now we will have to go and maybe add some more. I will bring the ship down, and then we will continue to work on it a bit. It even works in atmosphere, so with some cargo in it, but I just realized that I forgot something and I need to take a look at that. For some reason, the thrusters, you can see that these thrusters try to keep the ship up. I don't have thrusters that thrust to the side, and I might want to change that. I think that would be good. So let me grab some materials. We need to bring down the ship to... maybe I can even just... Can I maybe just get some thrusters, attach them, and then land the ship? But where to attach these? This is a hard decision. Let me take a look. Okay, back there. Last time I was wondering about if that would look good, this big overhang there, the big slope on the back, but now I could fix the thrusters under there, and that is neat. Now I can move the ship from side to side. Okay, let me land that thing. And then we try to work on it a bit more. See, that's stuff you always miss out when you are designing stuff. So in survival, you really have to work different when you start to design ships and when you go and build stuff like that, because you mostly will miss out on things. You will mostly go and okay, I forgot this stuff, and now I need to add these and these things now. And people that build in creative, again, no discussion about building creative, building what is better, but they can figure that out a lot faster. So I add a block. Am I missing a block? Yes, here. And then in survival, you always, don't know, build out of your heart and, don't know, put things on there. Then you have to remove again. Then you have to here. And the process is a lot slower, I have the feeling. You have to go around your ship a lot more because you, don't know. It's my feeling. I'm not building in creative a lot. I do that sometimes, but mostly I build just in survival and just go, don't know, with my gut feeling. Okay, I noticed on the moon that I might want some more thrusters thrusters that produce downforce. I'm not sure. These are enough for the normal ship. I might want to have some more. Let me unload the cargo that I brought with me, and then we will... You can see that I named the containers here, so that I can go to the big container, the large cargo container, and just unload the stuff in here. So why does that not work? Okay, let me take a look at this. Okay, this easy fix. Easy fix conveyor. Did that change? Okay, this... One thing that most of the people might want to know is the nanites got updated again. They brought in medical nanites now. So when I'm around this nanite factory, now I'm also getting healed up. This thing. Best thing. Okay. Good, this should work now. Now I can transfer the materials. Let us do that. Wrong. Wrong buttons. Okay, let me do that. Back in a sec. The ship is unloaded. I've parked it a bit higher up so that I can go beneath it. I need to work with the small thrusters here, so we will just add some more to the bottom, just so that I hopefully don't crash. Okay, it got heavier. That brings it down. Okay, so that it hopefully doesn't crash on the moon. By the way, I installed the ship parachute mod, and I should have used that, but I forgot about it. Some people said maybe add the parachute mod, so that if the ship, don't know, crashes, or if it loses energy, or if it's not strong enough when it is loaded up to go back into the atmosphere, maybe be sure and add that. I didn't even take a look at it. Maybe I should do something like me looking at some mods that works for some other people too. So don't know. The mods. It's so hard to say because the people. Okay, large parachute. This is also a parachute. Oh, and I added this merge block. This one I want to test because it's a merge block that has a tunnel inside, so you can merge two ships together. It works, a bit like a docking ring or something like that. I wanted to take a look at that. I might do that in creative. See, that's when I'm taking a look at stuff in creative. Large parachute hatch. I should test that. I also added this Telion AF sphere turret. For this, I just wanted to take a look at it, how it looks. Maybe we can use the other turret on here on the freighter. Okay, we have some more. How is it called? Up force? Lift force? Lift. We have more lift here. I don't know. We will use our own terms. I could go with some more on the top two. The maximum power use I saw for this ship was... Oh, let me get a block in there. Was, I think, 32%. So that I should be okay with having a bit more thrusters. Okay, this ship lights up like a Christmas tree, but I think I can bring it down again and set it back on the pad so that I can go around it now. I need the more ion thrusters here too, because if I ever want to start from the planet with freight, with cargo, then I need more ion thrusters, because this ship relies basically on speed going up and then keeping the speed for a while until the ion thrusters basically kick in again. The ion thrusters don't work too well in atmosphere. It's the same principle with this ship. So I'm not using any hydrogen thrusters on here because they are simply not needed if you have enough speed going up. So, okay, this works out. We have the side mounted thrusters here now. We have more up, more down. I could use some more to the front, because sometimes I'm setting this ship basically on the nose, and then it would be neat to have a few more thrusters pointing towards the front, but I'm not sure what I want there. I think I will move this thing somewhere back here. What the? Okay, let me get a block under the oh no, I can't. Can I make the repair beacon on the... Can I put it on the turret? That would work too, in my opinion. I want to get it to here, because then I don't have this bright light shining in my face whenever I want to dock. It seems... I don't know. It's an observation I made that this thing seems to work when it is close to a nanite factory. But I'm absolutely not sure. I can remove this now, and this is done. Okay, so I can use it a bit more. Some thrusters maybe in between here. That could work too, but I'm not sure. I want to put in 1 or 2 more ion thrusters, but I also want to add more atmospheric thrusters so that I can basically dive nose first into the atmosphere and then work with that to have at least a bit of braking force when I'm doing that, diving nose first into the atmosphere. So the small atmospheric thrusters have a whole lot of see, I had 300 tons of materials with me. At the moment, the whole thing weighs 103 tons. Let me just... Oh no, it's even less. It's the downforce. So I had around 350 tons of cargo with me. Telephone. We'll be back in a second. In the meantime, I had the idea that I should have designed the ship a bit different. I want to test something with one of the next ship builds I'm doing. The thrusters here in Space Engineers don't produce directional force, so you can offset the thrusters way... Don't know, you could make a very, very long ship and have all the thrusters on the back and then have something in the front, and it would still not turn like a real spaceship would do. So I could, don't know, have all the thrusters for the ship way on the back, and it would still lift normally straight up and all that stuff. By the way, I turned it off. I didn't want to waste energy. I hope the repair beacon still works with it. So, to the sides, I have the thrusters now, maneuvering thrusters. I don't need to have strong ones there. The gyros are enough. I think we are... Oh, what is happening now? That was a big lag spike. I think we are really... Yeah, we should be done with it. If something comes up later, I can just add it. Oh, one thing I have to add, and that is for atmospheric can't speak. Atmospheric flight. Maybe some people are really trying to sabotage my recordings here. That's a thing you should have, and we noticed that an air vent for atmospheric flight, so we can have air in the cockpit when we are in atmosphere. So let me just add one to the side here. Not a big problem, but then we are done with the ship, I think. Come on. Do I need to turn the ship back on? Or are you working without the energy in the ship? Oh no! Oh, my whole base went offline. Oh, is it because I turned the ship off? Let me see. Oopsie! Okay, that shouldn't have done that. Good. The air vent needs to be set up to pull in air all the time, and then this ship is done for now. I would say, let me depressurize. So this should bring in air now, and we should have air in the cockpit. So open the helmet, and we shouldn't die. We don't. Good thing. Okay, people, that is all for today, I would say, and not tomorrow, on Wednesday and Friday, we might go a bit into, how automatic flight for this ship would work. We will have to see.